Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. I'm your host, Sacred Girl Envy, and in the last episode, we finished off with the singular star. Wow, this is a weird camera angle. Hold on, I'm gonna need to change this really quick. We finished off with the last star in the Sea Slide Galaxy and managed to clean up everything that we needed to do in the Gold Leaf Galaxy. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take on our third main galaxy over here, the Toy Time Galaxy. Which, again, as I said in the last episode, has like some of the most interesting missions in the game. Heavy Metal Mecha Bowser. Wow, okay, that one was a bit of a doozy to roll off the tongue. I love the 8-bit Mario just kind of floating about in the distance. Now, that 8-bit Mario, I'm not gonna really I'm not gonna spoil everything like right away. But that one is home to, well, let's just say the flip side of it is home to a notoriously difficult star that plagued many a player in this game when it first came out. I remember the message boards and everything like that basically saying like, oh, what are the hardest stars in the game? And one of them happens to be from the Toy Time Galaxy. But not one of the main missions, though. We're not going to be seeing that one for a while, because we've still got, like, a ton of other missions and things like that to go through first. So if you want to get rid of these Mecha Bowsers, just go, or these Mecha Koopas, or whatever they are, you could just go ahead and jump on them, and then stomp on them with your ground pound. Now, oh, okay, so it's just tiny little alcoves, so it really doesn't do much else, so jump on them first. Ah! Okay, that's not what I meant to do, but... Okay, well, I'll take the coin for that anyway. Oh, jeez. If you see a block, spin it. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so come on over this way with this little screw over here. This'll screw it into place, so to speak. But we need to get rid of the screw over here, so let's act like a screwdriver. Get rid of that. And come on over this way back again. Haha, wow, okay. Mario was having a little bit of a fit there with the, with gravity sticking from, like, those little two edges. Now, we can just go ahead and do a long jump forward. And we'll stick to the wall, just like Spider-Man. Alright, out the candy cane, straw, or pipe, or whatever it is. And then past the Mecha Koopa over here. Go past this little conveyor belt. We're gonna get introduced to yet another... Ooh, I like the reflections in that. Yet another new transformation. This is Spring Mario. Press B at the right moment to bounce high. Boing! So that's what it means by the right moment, is when you're just hitting the ground like that. And that's really all there is to it, but not gonna lie, some people aren't really a big fan of the Spring Mushroom, and that's mostly just because of the fact that it's kind of difficult to control. It's pretty awkward, but I personally really like it. I really like this power-up. It makes it's just kind of fun, just sort of like bouncing around like you're freaking Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. There I go again, making Winnie the Pooh references. I think eventually at some point, like later tonight, I'm just gonna have to watch. I'm just gonna have to relax, unwind, and watch the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh finally, just to satiate that need, because I've been quoting it like constantly. I also love like the children's cutlery that you have here. You have like a children's spoon and a fork and whatnot, so that way we can get some food. I love the way that like some people just spell food sometimes. It's like F-E-W-D, so food. It's just funny. It's just funny to me. I don't know why. Just the way that if you say it like that. Get some food. I got some food today. Had some leftovers from Little Caesars yesterday. Once again, kind of going into the whole thing that like pizza's like my favorite food ever. Okay, so that's one one screw in place. We're trying to, like, disassemble this thing, like, one piece at a time. Disassemble! Dad! Oh, now that's a movie that I haven't seen in a while, is Short Circuit. I really liked the first Short Circuit from what I watched. I think I watched Short Circuit 2 as well. I don't remember if I had that, like, on VHS, like, recorded or something like that. I'm pretty sure my dad, because my dad used to do that, like, all the time. He would just record movies and things like that on VHS, and he would record them for me. I remember there was specifically a tape that I actually wore out because I watched it so many times. It was Disney's The Sword and the Stone, and then also, for some reason, it was this really awful movie called Freddy the Frog, or Freddy as FR07, it's actually known. It's not a good movie by any stretch of the imagination, but it's like one of the most unintentionally funny, like, bad kind of, you know, animated movies. Sorry, but that mother came in to give me some food. Speaking of getting food. Some food. Anyway, give me 1 second here. Now that we've gone ahead and gotten those two things into place. Nope. I want to escape before the arm falls off into the abyss of space. Now we just need to make it to the front up there. But we're going to need to get the spring mushroom in order to do this. Luckily, if you fall down onto the conveyor belt at the bottom over there... okay. You can get back up, like, pretty easily because of that little elevator lift. But what I actually want to do... Whoop. There we go. And... ground pound! Oh, nice. First try. We have destroyed the, you know, the giant toy robot. The robot. As, like, some people, I guess, back in the 50s. There was, like, this one Twilight Zone episode I remember watching that kept cracking me up because of the fact that, like, because the guy, the way that they would say robot was just funny. They kept saying, like, robot. But, like, the whole idea behind the episode was that this woman that this guy was falling in love with, like, she was under suspicion of being a robot in disguise, and it was like, the guy just kept going, like, no, she's not a robot, she's not a robot. And I'm like, what the heck, dude? It's just, I don't know why you keep saying it like that. Mario meets Mario. So, he meets himself, apparently. So, remember that 8-bit Mario that we kept passing by? Well, we're finally going to go ahead and actually head on over that way. Now we'll see what's what. Because of the fact that, you know, I've been hinting at for the last, like, I don't know, for like the last 2 episodes now, there's like some sort of star over there that's gotten people's goat. You know, or rustled some jimmies, as some people used to say back, like, a few years ago. I freaking hated when people would tell me that. Oh, am I rustling your jimmy? Like, oh, God. Some people are just the worst. I'm sorry, but, like, people who just intentionally act like assholes, like, you know, and, like, use memes and things. That's, like, one of the biggest reasons as to why, like, I could never really get into meme culture, was because, like, so much of it was, like, used for just the justification of, like, being an asshole to other people. It's like, oh, but it's a joke, so it's like, you know, you're too sensitive or whatnot, and but it's like, no, I'm just not a fan of people acting like a fucking asshole. You know, that's really all there is to it. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing really, like, there's really nothing really else to say about it. You know, it's like, if you're acting like a dick, then I'm gonna tell you you're acting like a dick. Like, You know, it's like, because it was like that one line. It's like that one line in E.T. when Michael's like telling Elliot off, and he's like, "God damn it, Elliot! Why didn't you think about other people for a change?" That line actually stuck with me for a really long time. Because again, that's like one of the biggest reasons why I love that movie, is because like that was like really one of the first movies that actually made me like feel like really anything, you know, because comprehending. I don't want to make it sound like I'm a robot or anything like that, but it was that feeling of you know, showing more empathy towards people and what it is that they're going through, you know. I didn't really know how to process that, you know, being autistic myself, and I fully acknowledge the fact that when I was little, or like, you know, up until like a certain point of my life, I was an asshole too. Like, not in the same way that, like, of the people that I'm accusing of, like, you know, like people who would use memes and stuff like that. I would never do that, but like it would always be like unintentional. It would almost be unintentional in how much of an asshole I was trying to be, if that makes any sort of sense, like, whatsoever. But my goodness. So yeah, one of the biggest things about this particular mission is that you're gonna get introduced to the disappearing green blocks, but also these yellow blocks that will never stop spinning once you've hit them. And again, the flip side of this, there's an 8-bit Luigi on the other side of it, and we're gonna be coming in contact with that one sometime in the not-so-distant future. But needless to say, the mission on that 8-bit Luigi is widely considered to be one of the hardest stars in this game. But in my honest opinion, I don't think it's anywhere near as difficult as some of the stars that you have to do in Super Mario Galaxy 2. I'm of the opinion that like Mario Galaxy 2 for the most part is actually harder than the first game. But I know that some people would openly disagree with me on that, but you know, it is what it is. So, okay, let's see here. Bouncing down Cake Lane. So this is the one where we get like the most out of the spring mushroom mechanic, because we're gonna be doing like all sorts of different parkour. Oh man, I remember. Okay, this mission actually brings back some memories, because I was doing a live stream of this back a few years ago, and I had my friend John on as a co-commentator, and he had a voice changer, and I swear to God, he was just like, he was just saying things like in a robot voice just to get me to laugh while I was trying to focus on this freaking mission. So it's like this mission kind of has like a little bit of like some sentimental value of some sort. It was like an auto-tuned kind of like robotic voice, and it was funny as hell. I just remember that much. Something about auto-tune just makes me laugh. I don't know what it is. It's like the fact that like people are trying to sound good or like trying to sound musical, but they obviously aren't. It's like so manufactured and just like not very good. To begin with. I mean, like, I know that might actually sound like really mean-spirited when I word it like that. It's like, oh, I think it's funny that you have the inability to sing like good, so you have to use a machine in order to sing better. But I mean, it's like, you know, I mean, that's not really like the intention that I have with that. But I mean, I can get where if it does come off that way, then no, that's not what I'm trying to say. I have you know, there's like a bad tendency of like people putting words in my mouth and, you know, making it seem like I'm saying something, you know, far worse than it actually is. But that's always been a problem with me, is that I never know how to defend myself, you know? because I've always had like that, because of that social anxiety. Oh. If you go ahead and spin like that and I skate across, you won't have to do very much jumping. But that was always like a problem that I had when I was little, is that I've never been able to defend myself in what it is that I do, because I've always been like super timid and like really shy about a lot of different things. Yeah, get the heck out of here. You're supposed to be with Baron Burr over back in the Freeze Flame Galaxy. What are you doing here? Alright, I'm gonna shoot on over this way because I want to grab myself. Whoa! Did you see how I, like, magnetized there? That was pretty cool. Anyways, I noticed that there's, like, another... Oh, there's a secret over here. Hold on, I want to go and check this out. It's a secret passage. Oh, I have a feeling... Is this going to be the... Oh, no, it's not the Rainbow Star. Oh, is it just a 1-up? Okay. Well, that was kind of disappointing, but, I mean, hey, it's a free 1-up. I mean, you can't complain about that, I guess. Still, though, I'd never gone over that way before. That's pretty cool. Anyways, we need to head on up this way. Oh, God. All of these forks, I'm assuming, that are sticking into the cake. Get away from me. Get away from me! God, these things are so annoying. Thankfully, though, there's a way that we can get rid of them pretty easily. Now, if you notice by that little, like, successful ringing jingle, we have to blow out the candles. Appropriate, because my birthday is literally going to be in, a few days. Yeah, because in 6 days. Wow. Less than a week from now. So that's going to be exciting. Yeah, my birthday's on a Saturday, so that's going to be fun. Alright, here we go. We got another one of these guys. What is up with all of these moles with, like, these cannons that... Ow, jeez! That have, that have, you know, firepower that's meant to hurt Mario in, like, horrifically awful ways. Well, whatever it is... Yeah, this mission's really annoying, but... Alright. Go ahead and jump over you, just so that way I don't have to deal with your stupid butt. Alright, that's 2 hits in. This last one is not going to be easy. He's not going to give it for free. So you really want to be careful. Yeah, because that last one... Obviously, with the force field that he has that's made out of electricity, he's definitely not going to make it easy for you to hit him. You just keep moving, though. You should be okay. Oh! Oh, well, at least I got... Okay, well, at least I got the, at least I got the 1-up and then somehow managed to come back down just in time to go ahead and hit him after that force field. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, that was definitely a lot better than it could have gone, but, I mean, at the same time, it could have gone much worse, honestly. So, I'll take it. I'll take whatever little victories that I can get. Yeah, we're going to be coming up on time really soon, but the good thing is that we only have one more star to get here, and that's the secret star in whatever, whatever the Cosmic Comet is here. Alrighty, we are finally back on over to the place where it is that we needed to be. So, if you remember last time on Mario Meets Mario, we came to this almost like jackhammer looking thing. and we went ahead and fed a hungry Luma. God, will you stop getting electrocuted? It's so disturbing. Well, if we go ahead and follow the trail over this way, we're gonna come across, like, this tiny little planetoid that has a bunch of switches that we can flip with these thwomps. So you're gonna want to be careful, but make sure that you're following, well, I was going to say follow your nose, but you don't really want to do that. Instead, we're going to be going all sorts of, like, upside down and right side up and all sorts of different things in order to... Okay, give me one sec. There we go. So there's one on the underside over there. This one is going to be on the side, like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and make my way back on over to where this little gizmo guy is. Hold on, whoop. Or, sorry, a Gearmo. Not a gizmo, he's a Gearmo. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to long jump on over this way and let gravity carry me. Gravity don't mean too much to me. I'm who I've got to be. These pigs are after me. After you, run away like it was yesterday, and we could run away. If we could run away from here. Alright, I'm not gonna sing the whole song. Just, in case you guys were worried. That's Bulletproof Heart by My Chemical Romance. That was on their last album that they did, which was Danger Days, True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys. Another one of my favorite albums by them. There were so many freaking good songs on that album. Jeez. It's amazing to think that they only did like 4 major studio albums, and then, you know, they said, oh yeah, we basically said everything that it is that we needed to say, and we have nothing more to tell. And that's crazy to me, that they were, you know, willing to be upfront about that, like, to begin with, instead of, like, you know, shoehorning it in or whatever. Okay, so that's another one of those fully down. So we've only got one more star left for this galaxy to go ahead and complete, and that's going to be the Cosmic Comet, or the Prankster Comet, not the Cosmic Comet. 3067. Saving, okay. Now, is it there, is the question. It is not. So then I think what I'm going to go ahead and do next time is I'm going to go ahead and do a few of the side galaxies and whatnot, so that way we can go ahead and get it to activate, and then we'll go ahead and finish up this dome by taking on the boss, and maybe finishing up with the Hungry Luma. So, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.